Donald Trump is preparing to visit two grief-stricken communities in Ohio and Texas after the latest mass shootings that have shocked the US. Speaking to the media before departing, President Trump left open the possibility of strengthening background checks. He's also fended off criticism that some of his language may have incited violence.
They're trying to make political points. I don't think it works because, I would like to stay out of the political fray. As I was saying, and as just came out, the Dayton situation, he was a fan of Antifa. He was a fan of Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren. Nothing to do with Trump, but nobody ever mentions that. Well, I'm looking to do background checks. I think background checks are important. I don't want to put guns into the hands of mentally unstable people or people with rage or hate, sick people. I don't want to. I'm all in favor of it.
It was the shooting before the shootings. A 19-year-old opening fire at a garlic festival in California. Police today calling it an act of terrorism.
The FBI has opened a full domestic terrorism investigation into this mass shooting.
Santino Legan murdered 3 people before being killed by police. Authorities discovering a sinister hit list during their investigation.
These organizations from across the country include religious institutions, federal buildings, courthouses.
The news comes as Donald Trump prepares to visit the scene of 2 more massacres in Dayton and El Paso amidst growing criticism of his own language, echoed by the El Paso terrorist.
Mexico should step up and stop this onslaught, this invasion. Invasion! It's an invasion. It is an invasion, you know that.
From my perspective, he is not welcome here. He should not come here while we are in mourning.
Sentiments shared in Dayton.
He's made this bed and he's got a lie in it. His rhetoric has been painful for many in our community. I think that people should stand up and say they're not happy if they're not happy that he's coming.
It's unlikely Donald Trump will come face to face with any protesters here in El Paso. Instead, he says he'll meet with first responders and visit those still recovering in hospital. Local councillors say they'll hold a Mexican festival in the city as an act of defiance.